Hey everybody, Chuck Holton here. And as you know, I was in Haiti late last year, and it's a mess. Haiti is in trouble. And so I was there with Victor Marks. Victor introduced me to Pastor Julio Volcy, who is not only a senior pastor of a multi-campus church in Haiti itself, but is a political leader there and working towards fixing the problems that Haiti represents. Not only that, he's the CEO of Haiti Teen Challenge. And so I wanted to bring him on and just get a sense from him of what the problems are and how we can help in fixing them. So thank you for being with me, Pastor Volcy. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Chuck, it's good to be here with you, and I've been watching you for quite some times now.
Oh,
It's
okay, good.
we can have a conversation.
Great. So, first of all, tell me a little bit about the current situation in Haiti for people who aren't following it closely.
Well, Chuck, in 2010, I was a pastor in the U.S., and after the earthquake, I made the decision, my family and I, to move back to the country to establish Haiti Teen Challenge. Honestly, I thought I was going to go there and deal with the troubled youth in a sense, preaching them the gospel, create a pathway for them for a better tomorrow. And I thought that was the desire for all leaders in the country. But unfortunately, the political sphere in the country and the business community, unfortunately, have been using their influence and their affluence to create the mess that we have in the country. So now today, Haiti, I believe if there's nothing take place soon, quick, Haiti will definitely be a failed state. And I believe that it will affect the not only the 12 million in Haiti, but also, the Western Hemisphere,
Yeah,
because
makes
it's
them
just
leave.
yeah, because it is a mess, as you said, but I believe that it's a mess that can be fixed.
So it's interesting the way you put that, because when I was there and talked to people all across Port-au-Prince, everyone blamed the problems on the elites and the leadership in the whatever government is left of Haiti. Haiti doesn't have a elected government left. They sort of have vestiges of the last elected government, but that was about it. And everybody blames the problems on the corruption of the government, even though crime is rampant, drugs are rampant, everything's poverty is endemic to Haiti. Why do you think everybody feels that way?
Well, we all know that when a leader wins, the entire community wins, the entire city or state or nation wins. And I think any right leader, when for those of us who are believers, when we spend time in the Word of God, the leaders who desire to do what is right, they do it not only for their own sake, but for the sake of their own people. But unfortunately, in Haiti, we have a leadership system is what's in it for me, and it's whatever it takes. So as a result, so we have a country that is mainly run by co-op leaders, and so we have a next generation, young men and young women. They have no role models. So as a result, so now they take matter into hands. Yes, the killing is not right. We need stability in the country, but we know that we cannot have stability without right leadership. So, in my belief, I believe that the problem of Haiti is twofold: it's a heart problem, which can be fixed with the gospel, but the second, which is equal, is a leadership problem. So that's why, if Haiti Teen Challenge as a ministry is moving forward, there's great outcome. Me myself as the leader, I would probably get some credits for it. But if it's not working well, I'll probably get blamed for it. So
Yeah.
we do understand the problem of Haiti. It's mainly it's a hard problem, and that create a big leadership vacuum because we don't have right men and women leading the country, unfortunately. So yes,
Yeah.
the political leaders are the main problem of Haiti.
Yeah. just thinking about all of the verses in the Bible that say that very thing, Proverbs 14:34, that righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. In the second chapter of Proverbs, where it talks about God holds success in store for the upright.
or the
And
upright.
so, right, and so when you have dishonest leadership, your country is going to be a mess. And it doesn't
It is
matter.
going to, yeah, yeah.
I used to when I've been to Haiti many times. First time
Uh-huh.
was 1987, just after baby Doc was déchouqué,
Hmm.
and I remember thinking back then, well, these people's problem is they just make really bad choices. When you saw the lack of education manifesting itself in the street, where there's a there's a ditch on the side of the road that's full of green, brackish, nasty water, and you see somebody washing their dishes in it, and you go like, eh. And then a little further down, you see somebody going to the bathroom in it, and you go like, ah. And then a little farther down, you see somebody drinking out of it, and you're like, oh my gosh. These people just, they need more education. Well, or they need to work harder, or they need more natural resources because they've stripped everything off the country. But nobody works harder than Haitians.
No, yeah,
I've come to understand that over the
yeah.
years. When you go to Haiti and you see how hard Haitians work, they should be a very prosperous country, but just working hard is not what does it. It takes righteousness. It takes
It is. Yeah.
it takes being upright. And so when we went and met with Jimmy Barbecue Cerisier, and heard him say the same things that you're saying right now. That's really telling to me to hear the guy that's in charge of the gangs that control most of Port-au-Prince saying what we really need is some more righteousness in our country. That he gets it, he sees it, he understands to the point where he says, I'm going to try to do something about it, even if it's outside of what's left of the law, because the law is not worth following if it's being imposed by people who are not righteous. And
Well,
so, how do you feel about the gang problem in Haiti?
one thing I need to say about one thing that people are aware of me is, of course, my resilience. It's come from the Haitians because they are very hardworking people. There's no doubt about it, and I believe that the Haitians people are one of the best people group ever, in my humble opinion. But however, people only offer what they have, and you give you say what you know. You cannot offer something you don't have. I tell my friends and of course my team all the time. I like system and I like to create accountability. Now you don't create accountability because you don't trust people, but you create accountability so you can keep trustworthy people trustworthy. So when you're in a country where your government they don't believe in accountability, it is a very dangerous thing.
Mhm.
And in my cases, I strongly believe that people are, everybody have their right to express their concern. Um, However, for me, I think there should be a right way to do it, and I hope that not only the Haitian people, but also those who are praying, those who are helping, those who have some form of influence in Haiti, will use the right path. Because today we have men and women who wants to do what is right, um, and we still choose to live a decent life.
Mhm.
Now, when it comes to the politics in Haiti, I will use this verse that Jesus himself used. He said, the person who have no sin, throw the first stone. So I believe that an outsider, a new style of leadership, new leaders can rise and help fix this problem. Um, if it's those who always been there, it will be very difficult because probably people like barbecue, they know that they know barbecue and barbecue know them. I'm more like outsider myself. I only watch barbecue on social media. I don't know him personally, and
Mhm.
many of those leaders I don't know them personally, but I'm sure they know each other. So if he says something, I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. However, I think those of us who can help Haiti, there's a way that we can do it the right way. And this is why myself, I am on pretty much on a campaign of dialogue, peacekeeping, conversations, reconciliation, and of course justice. Justice will be served, and I'm sure somebody like barbecue whoever, if he says that he needs the country need good leaders, he has to understand that good leaders will also promote justice in a sense. So therefore, I'm hoping that there will be a new movement on behalf of Haiti, where there's a government that's really concerned about their people, that will learn our lessons from the past, that will never repeat this the mistake, because the mess we have now in Haiti, we have created that mess. I remember when I was a young boy going to school, I did not have a private vehicle, but one of the missionaries in the country was my mentor. I used to ride with him to school, and I remember, you know, experienced young boys cleaning the windshield of the vehicle in the morning going to school, and the same thing when I'm going back home. Well, no pastors, no political leaders, no business people said anything about it in those days because it was the norm. Now here's the outcome. So I think there's lessons that we can learn from the past, while we're building, I would say the finding new strategies, building a new system on how we can make Haiti become a nation. Because I believe that God wants what's best for the country, but it is up to us, human, especially the Haitian leaders, to find tangible solution with this mess that we are experiencing right now.
Okay, so you lost me there on your story. I was getting into your story about when you were a kid, you rode to school in a vehicle that belonged to a missionary, and you would see the kids come and clean the windshield, which you see all over the world. That's
Yes.
very common. Um, and and then I lost what. So
What happened is
was that bad? Is that
it was bad because those kids they were cleaning the windshield and all that. They were not in school. It was during
oh,
school hours.
instead of going to school, they were
Instead
making
of going to
okay.
school, instead of having a normal life, they didn't have that. And as a
Hmm.
result, so you know what? No politicians were talking about it. Nobody, because it was the norm.
Uh-huh.
And so that norm, and these are the young men now with the
Yeah.
weapons in the country,
Yeah.
pretty much taking over the country.
I see
Now,
what you're saying. I get it because as I used to tell my own sons, life will give you what you will accept. And
amen
if
to
you
that.
will accept poverty, then you will stay in poverty. But if
Yes,
you're poor and you say, this is unacceptable, I'm not going to put up with this, I will not accept this, then you're going to go out and do what's necessary to get out of that situation. And
definitely.
so it's all about changing expectations. You're starting with the right expectations in order to get where you are meant to be. Now, I believe God has a plan for all of our lives, and that plan is mostly about us coming to know Him better. Uh, how are you, when you speak to young men in Haiti these days, give me the message that you tell them. What is it that you're telling them?
Well, one thing it would be who are you and what are you doing here? Because I believe that the God created each one of us for a purpose. We not just happen to be here. We're here for a purpose, and we're not happen to just to be or in the U.S. or in Haiti or in Canada. So wherever you are, you're there for special. I mean, for a particular reason, and it is up to us as individuals to understand that. Now, part of the story that I was sharing with you is it's true that young man, your son, you told him that if he accepted that will be the outcome. Well, in Haiti, what is missing is nobody was telling those young men. They were taking advantage of them. You see
Hmm.
where I'm coming from? So you are a street boy. I can use you to protect my business. I
Hmm.
can use you to win election. So therefore, there was no one telling them. So that's why I believe myself, Haiti is a land of opportunity.
Right.
I think the Haitians people are willing. and able. They just need someone to show them the way.
That's right.
Because the corruption it's brought us where we are. If someone can come and show what another way around, I believe they will follow. And I see that with my church in Haiti. If somebody tell you 9 o'clock, then you can come at 10 because there is the Haiti time
And you'll
and the
get there early.
okay. But for us, we have a church in Haiti for the last 9 years. We have 4 worship services on Sunday morning. Well, we're never late for the last 9 years. Well, I'm doing it with Haitians. We never late to start the service, to begin the service, or to end the service. Our ministry in Haiti. I'm a Haitian, and it's pretty much run by Haitians. Well, the environment is clean. It's a safe environment. There's order in that environment because someone is showing them how to get it done.
Mhm.
So for me is what I tell the young men and young women: who are you and what are you doing here? And then it is your responsibility to identify the reason you exist. And I will also tell the older generation, people my age, I'm turning 50 this year, by the way, in the next 6 months. It is our responsibility to tell them. I believe there's a generation, my parent generation, missed the occasion. They didn't tell the next generation, you know what? You can make an impact. You can help change your country, just like what happened in the time of Joshua. So I believe that
Mhm.
my generation need to tell the next generation, you know what? It's possible that Haiti can become a safe nation, a place where its people want to live, where other people can come and do life with us. In other words, I believe that Haiti can be a witness to the world for God's glory. But in order for that to take place, we need Haitians to be engaged in doing what is right,
Yeah,
and
I
who can
really like to hear you say that
good
because
communication. So, are
I,
you there?
I've been
Uh-huh.
I've been involved in missions in Haiti since I was 17 years old, and I'm about 5 years older than you are. You're pretty well preserved, by the way, for 50.
Thank
So
you.
I I I've seen so many missions in Haiti. Haiti is one of the most heavily missioned places on planet Earth, and yet there are so many people in Haiti who are, if anything, inoculated against the gospel because they've just seen the the mission come and show the Jesus film, give out a T-shirt, do a vacation Bible school, and then leave. And they haven't seen the day to day. What does it mean to be a Christian with your spouse? What does it mean to have children who respect their parents? What does it mean to have a father who stays in the home and puts his family before himself and is the servant for his family, the servant leader? And they just haven't had that. And again, a lot of it comes down to expectations. In the culture that I grew up in, if there was a kid that was homeless that was on the street working to try to make enough money for food, everybody would have tripped over themselves to fix that problem. They would have gone to that kid and said, "Let's get you into a program, or let's get you a home, or you can come stay with me," or something. I mean, that's how our culture works. If we see a need, like, you go fix that need. And we don't accept that kind of desperation and poverty when it is close to us. Now, it's easy unfortunately, in America, we are that understanding is changing. And it's changing, I think, in the same way that it changed in Haiti. And that is, we're starting to expect someone else to do it. It's the government's job. It's oh, well, the government really ought to help all those homeless people instead of us saying it's my responsibility to do something about this. And I think, would you agree that that's part of the problem in Haiti is that Haiti has had so many so much stuff given to it. It's so much aid, $1 billion a year for more than 30 years. I mean, we've essentially purchased Haiti at this point. We ought to just make it a state now. We've given so much aid to Haiti. We've given so much, and so much of it has gone to the point where these elites and the government officials have used it for their own enrichment rather than for the enrichment of others. They've put themselves first rather than making themselves a servant to their people. And here we are. So there's a warning in Haiti, what you see there, because I just say all this, Pastor, because I know that a lot of my viewers in the United States are going to be like, yeah, 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 Haiti. We've heard about Haiti all our lives. Yeah, it's just a bunch of poor little brown people down there, and it doesn't really affect me. But there's a warning in what you see in Haiti
There's a
for
warning.
America. Would you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah, there's a warning. There's a warning for the Western Hemisphere. There's a warning for America on that. Chuck, just listen to this. When you in a country where people, with this, this full statement, I don't know, it's not my fault. I can't, I don't
Mhm.
have.
It's not my job. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's when you're in a country where for the last 40 years um, AIDS, poverty is a big business. For the
Mhm.
last 40 years, there's no investment in the country.
Mhm.
When you're in a country when the local church don't understand that it is our responsibility to stand for what is right. That includes politics. For example, it's many pastors believe that politics was something dirty. Yes, the word politic itself, politicians make it dirty, especially what's going on in Haiti. But we believe that it is the church responsibility to go or to promote what is right, and that's included the way that the country runs. So therefore, I believe what really missing in Haiti, it's not a money problem, because if money was a problem in Haiti, it would have been fixed now.
Mhm.
It's not the like you said, the Jesus film or the Vacation Bible School. We have millions of those, but we need to identify godly men and godly women in
Mhm.
Haiti. First of all, who love the Lord, who have a passion for the people of Haiti, who understand that, what, in the hearts of men are many plans, but it's the word of God that will come to pass. But Haiti has a good plan for Haiti, but this plan will not be executed without men and women. So therefore, we have to become men and women who are
Mhm.
responsible for our nation.
Mhm.
Just like the in America, people are responsible. Just like we are, responsible to preach the gospel. By the way, I always have great admiration for the Christian in America, because without the Christian in America, the gospel will not be preached around the world. And I believe that God is keeping America because of that, obedient. But however, Haiti, we're in a position right now. I wish we could do everything by ourselves. Obviously, we can't. If we could fix it, we would have fixed it by now. But we need a coalition, an army of people in all sphere that would come
Right.
alongside the Haitian people, identifying the right men, the right women to help lead this country forward. I am very hopeful. I believe that the story of Haiti is going to be different, because I see it through Haiti Teen Challenge, where we take troubled young men and young women, who used to live a life of drugs, gangs, prostitution. Today, they are, men and women with their own families, working in great institutions in the country, leading the local church, leading ministries, leading in the business sector. So we see it. So the outcome is there, is tangible, and there's a way that we can make it not only in the ministry, but it can also happen in the country. And that's
Mhm.
why I am calling, actually, since the U.S. has a very good relationship with Haiti, and even the Trump administration, to really start thinking about what's the best way. Giving the money left and right to the corrupt politicians will not bring any solution, because we've been doing it for so long. It is time now to identify what is the best way to invest um, in the future of Haiti.
Mhm. Well, I think it's going to take a generation or more to do that, and you are doing it the right way. You're doing the hard work on the ground to take young men and train them to be servant leaders. This is what we need. We need a generation of servant warriors for Haiti who will fight for their people, they will stand up for what's right, and they will not accept the status quo that we've seen so far. So that you're doing exactly what needs to be done, and I hope that people will join you in what you're doing. How do people find your organization if they want to support you, if they want to pray for you? How can they find you?
My organization is Haiti Teen Challenge, haititc.org, Haiti tc.org. Or my church is Rendezvous Church. It's rendezvous, just the French word church.org.
Mhm.
So on online, or anybody who Google my name, Julio Volcy, and they'll find information about who I am and how they can get involved.
No, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming on the Hot Zone with us, and I really appreciate the work that you're doing down there. So I got your book. Tell people real quick. We just have like 1 minute. Tell people about your book, and I got it on Amazon. Started reading it this morning. I really like it.
Well, it's the beauty about the book is there's a very nice picture of me, and this is it. And then the second thing is there's no accent in the book, so therefore, if you hit this book, you will find no accent in it because I have some really good people in the states who actually were part of the project. So this is a book about my life, about what I'm doing in the country, and the hope that I have for Haiti.
Great, great, fantastic. I got it off Amazon, and so highly recommend it already. I've read the first chapter. So, all right. Well, God bless you. Thank you, Pastor Julio. I really appreciate it, and I hope that we'll stay in touch.
Thank you, Chuck. And hopefully, when things are okay, I'll invite you to Haiti, and so you could come see first what God is doing in the country. Blessings to you.
That'd be great. Okay, we'll see you.